Greetings to all of you, my dear friends! In this release, you will be introduced to a very cool and promising platform whose technical design surpasses all competitors, including Polkadot, Cosmos, and even Avalanche. All this is connected with the already patented Cerberus consensus algorithm, the development and research of which lasted for 7 years. And as you may have guessed, based on the title of this video, we will talk about RADIX today. It is worth noting that RADIX is truly the world record holder for the fastest demonstrated public network of all time, demonstrating to all of us the speed of 1.4 million transactions per second. Can you imagine? That is, when performing a particular transaction, RADIX will reach finality in 1-2 seconds, Polkadot will perform all this in 12-60 seconds, and Ethereum will need at least 180 seconds. As they say, the difference is immediately obvious. But as they say, this is just the beginning, and RADIX has something to surprise you with. So watch this video to the end, and I'm sure you will be absolutely delighted. For those who don't understand what RADIX is, I will explain. RADIX is a fully decentralized platform that has unlimited scalability, which can solve one of the most important problems of all existing platforms. After all, as far as you know, all other competitors have the same bottleneck in performance, limited by the upper limit of TPS. Of course, many platforms, including Ethereum, plan to eliminate the scaling limitations of first-generation blockchains, while also trying to solve many of their shortcomings. By resorting to either larger blocks or fewer validators, or by increasing the centralization of the network, ecosystem, and exclusivity of participation. Let's take the same Ethereum as an example. As you recall, they planned an ambitious upgrade to the segmented model. However, due to the fact that segmentation divides the blockchain into many semi-independent sub-blocks chains, seamless communication between blockchains has become impossible. Even if it involves a small delay, it all violates atomic compatibility, which means that large-scale DApp applications with its services such as flash credits and instant arbitrage are not possible, because communication between the apps on different shards is broken. What cannot be said about RADIX, on the creation of which in fact Dan Heers worked for 7 years? Who coined the term quadrilemma when he determined that we not only need to solve the problems of scaling, security, and decentralization, but also there is the possibility of combining as a fourth part of the task. RADIX solved the quadrilemma and is the only segmented platform with the ability to compose for all segments. Thus, RADIX's success is based not only on its proprietary Cerberus consensus algorithm, but also on a number of other key approaches and innovations. These include RADIX smart contracts, which work on the model of a finite-state machine FSM, in which, by the way, possible results are immediately determined and not an action, so developers will immediately have to specify what is prohibited. As a result, it will allow you to create truly safe, reliable, and powerful applications. After all, the available catalog of components will allow developers to choose the available functionality and easily connect them together, thereby lowering the bar for creating new dApps. This mechanism is very similar to DeFi Lego bricks, due to which, in fact, RADIX attracts huge interest from developers. After all, in addition to all this, RADIX has better incentives for the same developers, which allow developers to create their own components and add them to an existing catalog from which other developers can easily use it. Therefore, the more a particular component is used, the more money the developer gets. In a word, this decentralized royalty system is able to bring even more users to all participants of the DeFi market. By the way, in addition to all this, I want to draw your attention to the fact that RADIX is fully regulated in Europe, forming a reliable legal basis for the large and promising future of RADIX. Just about the future. If you look closely, RADIX has recently managed to establish a number of partnerships to increase app's liquidity and developer resources, including with Chainlink, REN, and Noether. Moreover, if we take a close look at their roadmap, we will see that in the second quarter of 2021, RADIX will launch its main network, which I will remind the developers have been working on for more than 7 years. At the same time, in the second half of the same 2021, RADIX Engine v2, a component designer for developers, will also be launched. And this in turn will allow for a qualitative transformation of the already developing DeFi sector. I also want to say a few words about RADIX tokenomics. Since before the launch of the main network, all eXRD tokens exist on Ethereum. At the same time, the maximum possible number of tokens will be as much as 24 billion, of which so far only 4.41 billion tokens have been distributed for the initial delivery. It is worth noting that in November 2020, during their crowd sale, investors were able to buy as many as 720 million eXRD tokens at every attractive price. By the way, among the RADIX investors, there is a founder of TransferWise and Scarp investors, which I think is very cool. Now, XRD tokens are available for trading on such exchanges as Uniswap, Bitfinex, and many others. That you agree cannot but rejoice. Moreover, after the launch of the main network, all eXRD token will be replaced with RADIX tokens, after which in fact the process of the main token intake will start, during which over 40 years only 12 billion tokens will be issued. At the same time, the other part of the tokens will be blocked to be used for the reserve of stable coins and the remuneration of token holders. You will be able to start a more complete tokenomics on your own, as it's really very interesting and implies a harmoniously developing platform. As you can see, RADIX is really something new, interesting, and very large scale. Therefore, in order to fully cover all its facets, it's not enough to look at any review, it's also important to get into all the available aspects in more detail. To do this, in fact, I invite you to look at the description below this video so that you can get even more useful information through the officially available RADIX social resources. And that's all I have. Please like, subscribe to my channel and share this video with your friends. In the meantime, I say goodbye to you until my next video. Good luck to all and bye bye!